I just finished listening to Grayson Perry's first lecture of the 2013 Reich Lectures from BBC Radio 4. They're in podcast form if you'd like to listen to them. The first lecture he gave for this series was on taste, sort of determining what is good taste, what is good quality in art. There was a question asked at the end of the podcast about art in the age of mechanical reproduction, that essay, which I've read several times, and I just had a thought. The question implied that mechanical reproduction somehow dilutes the power, the quality of an art object. Let's take a GIF, for example. That because the object can be perfectly reproducible as many times as you'd like, can be copied by as many people as you'd like, that somehow that dilutes the pristine quality of the art object. Saying somehow that uniqueness is part of the value of a GIF or a painting. But my counter-argument would be that there is no such thing as irreproducible art. Paintings, for example, can be taken photographs of or scans of. Now, that changes the medium of the piece. So it isn't one group of work which can be reproduced and one group of work which cannot. It's one group of work which can be exactly reproduced in the same medium versus one group of work that cannot be reproduced in the same medium. It changes medium, and some would probably argue that the reproduction is of lower quality. Similar to if you continued to photocopy a photocopy, the photocopy would degrade. I suppose if the uniqueness of an object is your goal, if that's the thing that you judge to be quality, then sure. But the questioner argued that because the painting or the pot is handmade, that handmade quality, that handmade uniqueness of the personal, unified, uncopyable object makes it somehow better. But aren't digital objects handmade? My work certainly is. I use hand tools. I use my fingers. How else could you make the work if not by hand? Mouse and keyboard are still hand tools, just like a craftsman's hammers or a painter's brushes or a potter's, I guess I don't know the word for potter's hand tools, scrapey bits. I see no difference in the handmadeness, only in the style and change implied in the copy.